Hi, my name's Adam Hoggett. I own Town & Country Cabinets. We're based here in the Adelaide Hills. We have a cabinet making business that services builders for kitchens and new house fit outs. Before I started coaching, business life was challenging. It was extremely stressful for myself and for my family. I was working a lot of hours, wasn't spending time with my friends, my family, and felt really trapped with my business. The stresses involved at the time was I was trying to wear multiple hats. I was trying to be a business development manager, a project manager, a financial controller. I was trying to be a husband, I was trying to be a father, and I really wasn't doing any of those roles well at all. I recall the first 3 years in business, I had 7 days off in the first 3 years. So I was working long hours, leaving home before anyone was up, getting home when everyone was bed. Could go days on end without seeing my children and spending quality time with my wife. So the stresses that were in my life beforehand manifested a lot to anxiety. And there were days that I would drive to work or drive home from work, and I remember one day in particular, I just had to pull over. I was upset, felt very unwell, wanted to be sick, was just overwhelmed with anxiety and stress. So part of me taking on coaching was I needed to have a red hot go at this. I needed to give this everything that I had. And at that point, I engaged my key staff members, my operations manager, my factory manager, and it was made clear we're either going to make this work or we're going to shut the doors. So I guess the turning point for me was talking to Rob over the phone, and he got it. He understood. He'd seen it before, and he understood the family impacts that working so much had. And I guess that was, the start of me sort of saying, hey, I need to do something different here. We use that old adage, it's insanity to keep doing the same old thing and expecting different results, and I knew I just needed to do something different if I wanted to get different results. So prior to starting with Rob and the team at Pravar, our business was turning over just over $3 million. The year just gone, we've just finished with a turnover of close to $6 million, and this year we're tracking for a turnover of $8 million. Some of the key strategic plays is I need to reset my organisational structure. I had good people in my business, but we weren't effective together. Everyone was working hard, but often in a different direction. So the key was setting my organisational structure. Second key was then identifying where I needed to add to my business. I needed to bring in project managers, I needed to bring in an estimator, I needed to bring in a business development manager. So getting key people. Next thing was training, delegating responsibility, but the main thing was making it clear around what was expected and building accountability into the team. So people in the team were engaged, they knew what was expected, they felt part of it. I soon started seeing them sharing the wins, and that was great. So some of the key achievements that I've been able to achieve now is, first one was I got my weekends back. I can go and watch my kids play sport, I can spend time with them at the bike park. We've done family holidays, we've got a caravan, we go camping, we get away, we plan things now, and they happen. I was always the one that used to cancel everything at the last minute because I was too busy with work. So thanks to the Pravar group, life's different. It's so much better. I feel like my stress and anxiety levels have really decreased. I'm spending great time with my friends and family, time away, and the financial returns are there as well. We've been able to build our family home that we wanted to for a long time. So life is certainly very different to where it was a number of years ago. I think one of the most important things I've learned through this business coaching is that every now and then your business will drag you back down and have you working in your business rather than on your business. And I understand that happens time from time, but I now have the strategies and the tools to how to navigate my business through that and get myself back out on top to a point where I'm working on my business constantly rather than feeling like I'm committed to working in it every day. I recently took the opportunity to look back at some of the goals that I'd set for myself and my business over 18 months ago. It was really surreal to sit back and pull that list out and work through how many of those I'd achieved. And it wasn't because I focused on those every day, it was simply because I focused on some key learnings around delegating, relinquishing control, and building accountability within my business. The next 12 months is exciting. We're certainly looking at opportunities to continue to grow our business, some vertical integration with like-minded businesses. It feels like there's opportunities ahead of us and a great place to be in. Through working with Rob and the Pravar group, I've discovered a lot about myself. I've really discovered how I can become a leader. Not a business owner or a boss, but actually a leader who can build a champion team. If it wasn't for Rob and the Pravar group, I really wouldn't want to think what life would be like for me. For those people looking to work with Rob and Pravar group, I'd say do it. Invest in yourself, invest in your business, and the returns will come.